Hello and welcome to the channel. We are down here in Southampton with the team at Universal Yachting to have a look at this Dufour 41. Really modern yacht. Before we head inside, I just want to point out these big hull windows here and the little superstructure windows you can see in the top there. So this is an unusual departure from my channel. It's a sailing boat. We predominantly focus on motorboats, but these are such fantastic boats that I wanted to come down as invited by Joe and have a look at a Dufour 41. So let's start off. I'm just going to get out of my own shadow. So start on the back here with this really clever fold down bathing platform. Just gives you a bit of extended space, but obviously doesn't take up room when you're mooring. Fold down ladder down here. A little bit of space in there, as you can see, for your life raft. And then you've got a couple of lockers, one on that side, which I think is a lazarette, and another one over there, which is the gas bottle. And again, you can see fold down step to gain easy access aboard. And again, before we get aboard, look, great bit of cockpit space. Look at that, cushioned on both sides, central table, really neat. But before we go aboard, I did want to show you one nifty thing which you don't often see on a yacht, and that is an aft barbecue. Look at that. Oh, I'm in my shadow again. Cover this winter sunshine. So there you go, you can have a barbecue on the back, cook your fish, your meat or your vegetables, whatever you fancy, whilst keeping your feet cool in the water. And that obviously folds down out the way when not in use. Cushions go over the top, and obviously then you can clip the stanchions back in place for safety. And as you can see here, they've all got rear cushions as well. So let us go and have a look on board. This little side seat folds up as well, and that takes you over to this. Let's just do the locker first quickly before I forget. Oh, so this is the lazarette. As you can see, pretty decent size lazarette in there, plenty of space. And then the one on the other side. Oh, can I do this one-handed? Bear with me. There you go. And then the one on the other side we looked at over there is for the gas bottle. So this brings us up this side, past the shore power, past the manual bilge pump, up to the second helm station. So the reason yachts like this have two helm stations is when the boat's leaning over to one side, quite often your sail area here massively obscures your visibility. So you can stand on this side and look down the port side of the vessel, see what's going on. This helm station then comes with the binnacle compass, B&G navigator, and obviously access to all the winch points, and all the lines, as you can see, run astern. And it's really neat actually, the foredeck lines run built into the superstructure so you don't trip over them. Pop over to the starboard side here, and we have the main helm station, simply because it has the throttle controller and the proportional hydraulic bow thruster that this one's come with. And again, B&G nav screen there as well. And again, fantastic view, incredibly wide side decks, and obviously good visibility of your sail area. And then now we're back on board, you can see how big that cockpit space is. Nice decent sized Dodger as well, and clean of any lines. There's no lines running across the back here. Really decent space. So lockers on both sides. There's a locker under here, under this seat. He says, where are we? There we go. It's a nice big locker in there, and then a repeat locker over on that side. Leaves on both sides of these tables fold out like so, so you can have plenty of dining space around the back here, and there's a little bit of storage for a few bits and pieces, chuck your mobile phones in or whatever. You'll notice there's windows on both sides there, because below us here we have the double cabins, and again, which is really great, there's illumination and fresh air that you can get into those cabins with the spray Dodger up. Split perspex doors there, and then this whole section here slides back, so if you want to, you can get fresh air and light in, but not obviously the sea spray. So let's go and have a look below. I'm just going to slip my shoes off, and we'll have a quick peek down below. So there you go, that is the interior cabin space. Again, nice beamy boat, so lots and lots of space, good few steps in. drops you down into the sole of the boat. Port side, really big, pretty much completely circular dining station. Circular in the fact, not because of the table, in the fact you can seat both sides. So this is on a little dolly. This slides out, so you can have it for seating or eating, and then that can slide away when not in use. But it's not going to slide across the boat, because as you can see, it is actually on a set of tracks. Storage in that little cushion there, and then storage underneath all of these seats all the way around the back. Storage at the back, and now you can see those hull windows that we looked at from outside. One's at the bottom there, and superstructure windows as well. And again, if I take another step back and try and hide the sunshine, you can see there's lots and lots of illumination coming through those skylights and hatches as well. And then there's another one in there. Galley is then over on the starboard side. Really decent sized galley. Lots and lots of storage. So storage under here, double access fridge. So you can access the fridge in there. But equally, if it's a particularly rough day or you want to gain access to something, there's top loading access as well, basically to exactly the same fridge. That just flows underneath there. Lovely chunky Corian worktops. Sink under here. And then you have your freshwater tap here, saltwater tap, lots of storage dotted around the place. And again, you can see those hull windows there with openers, so you can get fresh air through the system. Now this variant is a 3 cabin, 3 heads layout. So forward cabin forwards here, and again, nice feature the way they've inset this slatted wood with a bit of backlighting here with the LEDs. If I close that door up actually and take a few steps back, you can see that in full effect. So they just separate. Nice way they've used the light white colour, the light wood, and then the GRP of the rest of it, and the grey cushions really makes this feel quite a superior quality boat, which it is. The fit and finish here is fabulous. So this is the master cabin, pretty big, again utilising those forward hull windows, superstructure windows, deck hatches, one here, and there's one right the way forward. You can just see the sun coming through over there. Really, really big centerline double bed. Turn it around here, and you've got storage right the way across both sides, he says. There you go, in all of these cupboards. Fiddly storage ahead, reading lights as well, and incredible sitting up. You could probably almost crouch in bed there. There is full standing headroom as you come in, so I'm 1.7 meters, so plenty of headroom there. And then right the way around behind here. Oh, by the way, these here, I believe, are all wireless charging pads, so you can drop your phone into that. There's another one down there as well, and so you can charge your phone wirelessly, so you don't need little cables hanging around the place. So this is the master heads, really spacious again. Pump action toilet, lovely Corian sink here. Storage behind these mirror units, he says on this one, like that. And then nice separate full standing headroom shower. There you go. And again, ventilation through that deck hatch. But that's the master cabin. We go back, exit the master cabin, back into the saloon. You can see how fantastically nice that is. And I forgot to actually cover off some of the storage. So there's lots and lots of storage in the galley. As you would expect, fully gimbaled cooker. And I think if I'm right, yeah, there's additional storage down the back here as well in there. So as I said, this is a 3 cabin, 3 heads layout. So as you can see quite easily, there's another cabin in there, there's another cabin in there, and then there's 2 heads, one that side and one on that side. Now you can, if you want to, swap one of these heads for a wet locker. So pump action loo, lovely moulded Corian work surface, nice modern shower head, mirror and storage, and again hull window, superstructure window, so really light and bright. And then that effectively, if you like, feeds that cabin. So if we go into here, again, really decent size beamy double berth. Another one of those wireless charging stations down there. Lots of light coming through the hull window. There's ventilation here inboard from the cockpit. and then more light that we looked at when we came in from that window, and the opening deck hatch here as well. And again, bonkers headroom. Again, I'm just over 1.7 meters, just about touch the ceiling. So really comfy looking bed. And in here we have a bit of storage, and then there's another little cupboard just down the bottom there as well. I'm not sure what's in here. This might be, yeah, there you go, access to your batteries. Ooh. That takes us back out again into the saloon area, into the second or the third heads, which could again be converted into a wet locker, or you could have, if you wanted, you could have a shower one side and then you could have the other one as a heads. So it's totally your choice, but this is the layout that's on this particular boat. Pump action loo again, nice moulded coring work surface, mirrors with storage behind, illumination, really modern fixed shower. But yeah, really decent and nice and clean looking. So that takes us into cabin 3, but these are both the same size. There's not a lot of difference between them. Again, very, very big bed with the same wireless charger down there, storage underneath, wardrobe in here, big hull windows, light coming in through there. I'm actually going to do something you're told never to do. I'm going to lie on the bed here and give you an idea just how big this bed is. So there you go, that's me sitting at the top, plenty of room, great view out through those hull windows, really, really nice. I'm guessing that in here is, yeah, there you go, a bit more storage. Tons and tons of storage the whole way around. So the last thing to look at before we leave is the engine bay. So bear with me a sec while I lift this up. So in here we have a Volvo Penta. Oh, let me just duck down in here. Really neat installation actually. This is a Volvo Penta. It's a D2 and this one's giving 60 horsepower. Now I believe, I could be corrected here, but I believe there are options on these engines depending on what you want, and you can see there's those kick out panels on both sides and one on that side there, so you can gain access to the engine, but certainly it's pretty straightforward and easy to get to. You've got your sea water strainer there, little turbo at the back there, but yeah, neat little installation. Certainly easy to access, a beautifully hinged step. So we'll drop that back down. We'll head back on deck because it is a sunny day, just to say how big and open this deck space feels, and also to say thank you very much for Joe and the team at Universal Yachting. Do please like and subscribe. So many of you guys are watching these videos and not subscribing, so I would really ask if you could like and subscribe. Hope you've enjoyed the tour, and I look forward to seeing you. I nearly fell over then. Next time round. Thank you very much for watching.